The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her?
Greetings and welcome to the Silent Hill 2 Remake All Collectibles Series. In this video we are covering all the achievement related collectibles as well as key items that are found in the South Vale East section. We're starting with the map of South Vale. You can find this in James's car. Mary's letter and the photo of Mary can be found in your inventory. If you aim to go for the Maria ending of the game, do not use the investigate option in the inventory or it will lock you out of the ending otherwise. The auto parts key. This one is found in the drawer of the auto parts building next to the lock gate.
Hello?
We have a glimpse of the past coming up. After unlocking the gate, interact with the barricade ahead to trigger the glimpse of the past. Coming up is the map of South Vale East and West. This one is received automatically in the cutscene as you reach Silent Hill. The flower shop message. From the previous collectible, turn left and enter the flower shop. The message is in front of you on the counter. Now we have another glimpse of the past. On Vaxus Road, you will find a fence with a do not enter sign. Interact with it to trigger the glimpse of the past. Now we have a point of no return. Make sure to collect all previously mentioned collectibles before you crawl under the garage door. The radio. In the abandoned house you will pick up a radio. Shortly after, James will also pick up the wooden plank in the cutscene. The next collectible is another glimpse of the past. After leaving the abandoned house, go through the garden gate and turn right immediately. Approach the bloodstain on the floor to trigger the glimpse of the past. The matchbook. From the previous collectible, advance a bit on Martin Street to find it next to a corpse. The Martin Street note. This one is lying on the floor close to the previous collectible on Martin Street. Neely's bar coin. Head to the Texan Cafe. Go inside and interact with the cat register. Turn the key and use the button on the bottom right to solve the puzzle and receive the coin. Moving on to Big J's note. This one is found inside Big J's Cafe. As you enter, it is right in front of you on the table. The record store note. This one is located in the Groovy Music store on the counter. The vinyl glue. Defeat the two enemies in the store and break the glass in the back to find the back room. Here on the table you will find the vinyl glue as well as a broken vinyl record. The Texan Cafe flyer. On Katz Street you can find the entrance to the Woodside Apartments. The flyer is on the left from the main entrance. Close by we also have a glimpse of the past. On the right next to the main entrance you will find the trash bin that you can interact with. Doing so will trigger the glimpse of the past. Strange photo. Also located close by on Katz Street. You will find it on the floor in front of the blanket-covered fence. Barrier note. At the end of Katz Street you can find a corpse in front of the large barrier. The note is right next to it. Another glimpse of the past. From the last collectible, approach the barrier at the end of Katz Street and interact with it to trigger the glimpse of the past. A strange photo coming up. To the right of the Dance Company shop on Neely Street, you can find breakable windows. Break the one of the Silent Hill Fresh Meat store to uncover the photo. The old map. Close to the end of Saul Street, you can spot a corpse on the floor. Close by is the old map. Saul Street note number 1. From the previous collectible, walk toward the barrier and you will spot a note on the floor. Saul Street note number 2. If you follow the trail of blood further, you will find this note on the way to the motorhome. Saul Street note number 3 is found after further following the blood trail right in front of the motorhome. Once inside, you can collect the motorhome note. Enter the motorhome and you will find this collectible on the table to your right. The next collectibles are located in the Saul Street apartments. Look for the door with the number 16 written on the wall and go in. The small note. On the bottom floor you will find a shelf to push on your right, not far from the entrance. Enter the room and look on the reception desk to find the item. The apartment key. This one is found in the same room on the opposite wall. Turn around and pick up the key from the wall. The tenant's note. Go upstairs and take a right. On the left wall, you can find a little crawl space next to the door on the floor. The note can be found on the table under the window in the next room. The jukebox button. After crossing through apartment number 5 and taking the metal stairs up, enter the bathroom. Stick your hand into the hole in the wall and get the item from here. Sander Street note. You can spot a truck in a parking lot on Sander Street. Next to it you will find a corpse and this note. The code note. This one is right next to the previous collectible. Neely's bar note. This one is found on the counter of Neely's bar. Enter the building and look left to find it. The broken vinyl record. In the bar, approach the jukebox on your right and take the collectible out. To receive the glued up vinyl record, you have to combine the 2 broken vinyl record pieces with the glue in your inventory. Neely's bar key. After solving the jukebox puzzle, you receive this key to open the door in Neely's bar. The backroom ladder. Open the door in Neely's bar and go ahead. Hop through the vent on the right and after landing you are in the backroom of the bar. Here you can find the collectible on the table next to the window. The Woodside Apartments key. This one is found outside of the bar. Exit the back room and approach the bloody cloth on the floor. Interact with it to find the last collectible of the level. And that's it for the South Vale East collectibles. I hope you could find what you were looking for. If the video was helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more collectible guides, and I'll see you in the next one.